All right, finally got a break after working 6 days a week, which most red-blooded Americans are gonna do. They're gonna work for what they want in life. They won't let somebody else foot the bill for them, like making their wife do all the work while they sit at home. You know, some of those people. Anyway, real men go out there and work for what they want in life. So what I'm doing now is I'm changing the oil in this badass Mach 1 I put together. So what I'm doing right now is I'm draining the transmission fluid out, and I'm putting in this nice Mach manual transmission fluid. See there? That's what it looks like. Specific to a Mach transmission. So I got under here, got my catch pan, just took the plug out, so I'm draining out all the original break-in fluid, which they recommend about anywhere close to 500 miles. I've got about 425 miles on the transmission and clutch. So I figured it's a good time to go ahead and change it out. And at the same time, I got new engine oil to put in it. So I've got about 550 miles on the actual engine, because if you remember I had an automatic in it for about 125 miles before I took it out. This is what I'm putting it now. It had 5 weight 30 Havoline in it, conventional, and now I'm switched over to Valvoline. I just like Valvoline, so it's gonna be Valvoline 530 full synthetic is what I'm putting in it now. But it's been running really good. I need to go get it tuned one more time, and when I say tune, it's the final tune. I've got a 6-pound pulley down here on it now, where before only had a 2-pound pulley. So I've added 4 pounds of boost. So it should be making about 26 pounds of boost now. And I've gone to a manual transmission instead of the auto. So I'm hoping that translates to at least 775 to 800 at the tires, with that little 2.3 VMP doing all it can. And if it does, that's gonna be pretty stout. Later on, maybe in a couple years, I'll get the big Whipple put on it, and it'll easily pick up about 150 more horsepower. So if I want to make 900 plus, get the big Whipple, if that little VMP can push 800, I'll be real happy with it. But it sounds good, it runs great. The car's pretty much completed for what I was gonna do with it. The only thing left is dyno it to get the air fuel right and see how much power it's gonna make, and then take it to the track. Unfortunately, it's November now. Not a lot of tracks are open. I think Galat near me in Benson is open for test and tune on Thursdays. So maybe in the next week or two, if I can get it tuned, I'll go ahead and take it down there and hit the track with it. But this is my drag pack. These are the 16-inch Bogarts I had on the Cobra that I ran, and the 17-inch front runner Bogarts I had on the Cobra and the Mach 1 that I ran. And the Saleen I ran. For the Mach 1, I've got a brand new set of Hoosiers. These are a 295 50 by 16 Hoosier drag radial. They're called the DR2, if you can see that. But it's the tread pattern on them. These things are literally brand new, not even been on the car yet. I had another set of Hoosier slicks on those wheels, and I did a burnout at the Burnouts for Wyatt in January 2020 with the black Saleen here, and burned them off till they popped. So they were garbage. So instead, I decided to go for an actual drag radial this time. So I'm curious to see how these work on the Mach 1. Again, I've seen guys have good results with this size tire, and it'll clear the big brake. So that's the plan. Get it all updated, tuned up, fluid swap and change, and then get some suspension adjustments once I get to the track and see how they do. Right now, I've just got a set of, Tokiko Blues on the back for shocks. But if I don't like how they're reacting, I'll get with Jason Brazel, and we'll probably put some APCOs on it like I did on my black car and see how it goes to work. Car also needs a new set of subframe connectors. The ones from the factory are real flimsy on these cars, so I'm gonna get a set of full-length subframe connectors for it, and that'll stiffen it up. And I'm probably gonna do the matrix webbing where you go from the subframe to the pinch weld on the side to stiffen it up, so when I jack it up, it'll be a lot stiffer. Anyway, that's a quick update. The Mach 1, still gotta work on the Cobra. I'm actually gonna change the oil in it today and go over it real good. And then the black car, we're gonna get an update from Melvin. But I think this week the new spring package came in that he's gonna put on the car, and that'll start putting the heads, back together. I know we were waiting on pistons. Pistons were about 6 weeks out. We're actually increasing the compression. Before it had about 9 1/4 to 1 compression, and now we're gonna pump it up to at least 10, 10 1/2 to 1. So that should help a little bit on the bottom end and the power through the mid-range. I decided to keep the stock GT cams in it, just because they did a fine job. They'll make 12, 1300 horsepower. So other than having a chop in it, which can present other problems with your converter and drivability, I just said, you know what, we'll just keep the same cams in it. Just get the heads all fixed back up, punch it over, and put it back together. So that's the plan. You'll see it soon. I'm definitely gonna put a power glide behind it and a new torque converter, and we'll see if that thing can get down and get nasty. But I expect the The Saleen's gonna run mid-fives this year when it comes out. The Mach one, I'm hoping, I know it'll run low 10s out of the box. I just hope I can get a 9-second pass out of it, depending on how old man here can shift it. And not sure on the Cobra right now. Had a couple people interested in buying it, and just kind of entertaining offers right now. There's a project car I'd always love to have, and that was a 1969 Dodge Charger. Unfortunately, everybody and their brother wants one now, and the price is going through the damn roof. So anyway, that's kind of a quick update. Next video, hopefully I'll have a dyno session of this, and we'll throw a big number down from the 704 that it made with the 6R80 and 22 pounds. So stay tuned, we'll talk to you soon.